Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Tuesday. This is Devils After Dark, coming to you live from American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place, across the street from Prudential Center, next to Championship Plaza. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal from his beautiful Beverly Hills apartment in one of the most pristine real estate spots as the Devils beat the Sabres 6-2 tonight. The home finale, fan appreciation night. Lots of things to talk about. Luke Hughes' debut, Jack Hughes' record. Scotty, how are you, my friend?
Doing good, man. Big win tonight for the New Jersey Hockey Devils. Woo! Everyone over there on American Whiskey, Twitter Live, Twitch, and of course, Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Yes, the Devils harpooned the Sabres, torpedoed at other parts, depth charged their playoff dreams away, and damn it, looks like the Carolina Hurricanes won as well. But either way, Devils are still 1 point behind in the Metro. They have officially clinched home ice advantage here in the first round. And what an impressive game from the boys today, coming through against a hot Buffalo Sabres team. Just beat the Rangers last night. And a team that, man, Levi, man, woo, they may have found themselves a goaltender for the future over there. Even when you give up 4, still looking pretty damn solid, I got to say, for the Buffalo Sabres. But excited to talk about this game. See everyone piling into American Whiskey over there. Make sure you take care of your bartenders. Peyton, Alejandra, Ariel, Evie, Mariah, Frank the Tank, Kevin. Treat them good. Treat them good. And yes, Joseph Lanham Scott, they're trying to steal my Scott over here. They're bringing in Gomez on the post game for the Devils radio or for the Devils internet feeds over there. So they're trying to steal the Scott Thunder over there, but that's okay because we love Gomer as well. I'm sure he'll have some nice insights to these games. But the Devils, big news, of course, Luke Hughes debuting tonight. Team trying to tie for their record 51st win of the season. Jack looking to break Patrick Eliash's all-time points mark on the season. Trying to jump the Canes. 7D men. Win also ties the greatest turnaround point differential in one season. It's fan appreciation night at the Rock. Hey, I got an idea for you guys. Lower the playoff prices for the tickets, okay? That's how you can appreciate your fans. Not charge $600 for nosebleed seats, okay? If you want the sellouts to happen. Just an idea. Just an idea out there. I don't know.
Economics. It's all economics.
Yeah, you know. The Hughes family was in the house. Vanacek back in goal. Mikey McLeod out after the cheap shot from Marchand. I'm going to call him Marchand. That's what I like to call him. I'm going to pronounce his name wrong until he starts playing the game right. No Curtis Lazar. And thank you, by the way, Ken Danigo, for backing me up on my assessment. Early in the first period, Danico talked about Timo Meier taking it to Pasternak at the end of the game there and basically saying, yeah, if your boy wants to take some cheap shots, then Devils are going to come back and go after your star players. And Pasta, sorry, but you're the star player over there. And it was a clean hit by Timo Meier. Didn't go headhunting like old 63 on the Bruins. So thank you, Ken Danigo, for backing me up on that point over there. Much appreciated. Dano. Well, let's talk about this game now. Number 81 on the year for the Devils. And I know I should. That's right, Max. I should just call him by his actual name, Rat. That's Martin. That's his actual name, just Rat. But the game started out with Vitek Vanacek making some nice saves. He had one from Tuck on a stretch pass. Nico trying to make a power move. And Levy coming up with the save over there. Jack was getting double shifted a lot with the 7D man in there. And a nice little Michigan Wolverine surprise there earlier in the game. You get Owen Power and Luke Hughes on the ice at the same time. Both obviously Owen Power was number 1 overall, right, for the Sabres, and Luke was 4th overall. So you know the prestige that has been coming out of that Michigan program over there for the Wolverines. Jack, Jesper, and Palat, man, they had good opportunities all night long. You knew that they were pulling for Jack Hughes to break Patrick Eliash's record, and they were trying. 2 good opportunities there in the first period, one for Palat, one for Jesper Bratt. And then it was a different Jesper, Mr. Boquist, coming through with his 10th goal of the year at 11:42 of the first period. Assist going to Miles Wood and Nathan Bastian. And this was basically just Boquist trying to feed Bastian from one side of the goal to the other. It ricochets off of a defenseman's skate into the net. 10th of the year. Devils up 1-0. And then right after that, man, Gravy Train put one right off the post from the point. Tatar, after that, had a partial breakaway down the left side, and Levy made the big save. Really, really impressed with his goaltending over there. I do think the Sabres have found someone finally for their team that can make some big-time saves. Moving into the second period, didn't take long for old Siegs to unleash the torpedo into the upper corner of the goal past the glove. Woo, baby. What a rocket of a shot. Harpooned the old Sabres there. 2-0 Devils. Siegenthaler gets his 4th. Assist going to Nico Hischier, his 47th, and Thomas Tatar. And this was a great play by Tatar, skating the puck up the ice through the neutral zone and into the Sabres zone. He quickly backhands the pass over to Nico Hischier, who then quickly, almost immediately, just gets it right to Siegenthaler, who has the cannon of the shot unleashed into the back of the net. And also kudos to Tuna and Nico. As soon as they were done with their part, they went immediately to the front of the net. In case there was a rebound, there wasn't. Siegenthaler gets his 4th at 1:06 of the second period. 2-0 Devils. And then vintage VTech, man, I don't know if you saw this one, but I'm sure it'll be on the highlights later. VTech down in the splits, sliding across, makes the blocker, he kind of just shrugged his shoulder up and makes the save with the blocker. What an incredible, and then Luke Hughes gets the puck and transitions it up the ice to Miles Wood, who had himself a damn good game as well. And Miles Wood pulling out the toe drag. Well, hello, sir. Welcome back to the National full time now. I do believe that hip injury is no longer a factor whatsoever. The last 3 weeks here, we have been seeing the true Miles Wood, and he pulls out the toe drag. He gets sent flying into the net, but whatever. A great opportunity for Miles Wood. He gets up, starts a little scrum over there. Love seeing Miles mix it up. And then the Sabres do get a goal, but great challenge by Lindy Ruff. Play offsides. Goal negated. And this was a very, very quick challenge. Quick replay, I should say. And good call by the Devils review team there because it was clearly offsides. However, I think the Devils kind of thought that Buffalo was going to go, just away quietly. No, don't forget, guys, this is a team playing for their playoff lives. Yes, they need a lot of help, and they need to win every single game they have remaining. but Buffalo was not going to go quietly into the night, okay? And it seemed like the Devils started getting a little careless, started watching some of the plays, and it led to an official Sabres goal by Skinner, his 34th of the year. And this was actually a really, really good play by Tuck, who had the puck, made a great pass. He kind of stopped and reversed course and protected the puck and then put a backhand down to Middlestat, right? Who then got the puck over to Skinner for like the easy tap-in goal over there. But really, it was Tuck with a beautiful play. Gotta tip your cap to him on that one. Setting up their Middlestat to Skinner, his 34th of the year at 6:55 of the second. 2-1 Devils. Vitek then, hey, made a big save on Tage Thompson, who moved his way through the defense. And it's like, hey, guys, hey, come on. The Sabres are not just going to just lay down here. Let's wake it up. Let's get it going. Let's start firing the way the New Jersey Devils like to fire. And Miles Wood said, I got you. I'm going to go and put this puck in the net. I tried my toe drag before, but this time I will not be denied. And Miles Wood, brings the puck all the way around the net, wins a board battle along the way, protects the puck. He's able to get it to the point for Dougie Hamilton to get a shot on net. There's a rebound there that caroms off of Nico Hischier, off of Nathan Bastian. And what does Miles Wood do? He goes to the dirty areas and he finds that rebound and puts it in the net for his 12th goal of the season at 9:28. Assist going to Nate Bastian and Nico Hischier. That's his 48th assist on the year, his second point of the night. And yes, count him up. Nico is one away from 80. He has 79 points now on the season for the captain. Devils up 3-1. And then, wow, man, Dahlin got very close there, put a wrister off the post. Jesper Bratt was on fire tonight. He just could not buy that goal to get Jack Hughes that assist, that he wanted for that 97th point. He had two great opportunities right after that. He had a partial breakaway that Jack sprung him on, and he put a high backhand on Levy, and that was a save. And then there was a tic-tac-toe kind of play with Jack to Palat over to Brad for the one-timer, and he just missed the net. I mean, Jesper was trying so hard to get that goal so Jack can get that assist. But, man, again, you got to point out to Levy, he was all over the place and played a hell of a game in net. Ryan Graves. I think he's unhappy with just my gravy train, going off the rails on the gravy train. I give him, the old solo and everything like that. I don't think he's happy with it, Sam Wu. I think he wants a football call, much like his defensive partner, John Marino, gets all the time, because I don't know if you saw this or not, but Ryan Graves did the old stiff arm. Look out. I got to get in my camera view here. Yeah. Boom. He did the stiff arm right to Tage Thompson and put him on his ass, Sam Wu. The stiff arm coming out there. We may have to start including Ryan Graves on some of these football calls. If he starts
Ryan Graves, the beefalytics is going through the roof at the right time. Telling you. If
he's going to start stiff arming guys, I don't know. I think we might have to start including them in some of these football calls. Wouldn't that be something to get Marino and Graves in? Whoa, boy. Getting ahead of myself there. But great play by Ryan Graves as Tage Thompson. As Tage friggin' Thompson. Doesn't he's over 40 goals now too, isn't he? Or he's close to. I don't know his actual count, but he is up there. He's had himself an unbelievably big breakout year. And Tage is no little guy out there. He is a big force. And Ryan Graves, that stiff arm, boom, put him right down. Right after that, Jack got tripped up and drew a penalty. And man, Levy robbed Nico Hischier. Oh, man. Jack from the point had the puck, passes it down to the corner side of the net. Jesper Bratt, who just touch passes it right over to Nico Hischier, who's alone in the slot, and he lets a ripper go. And somehow Levy is sliding across and flashes the glove. And that is one of those ones that will send your players looking out to the rafters, my friend, because that's what Nico Hischier was doing at that point. I don't know how he got across to stop that one, but what an incredible save and a beautiful setup there by Jesper, Jack, and Nico. So 3-1, we're moving into the third period. Levy gets the Dougie blast from the point. Oh, this is another one by Jesper Bratt. So Dougie shoots the puck in from the point. It's a little bit high, and Levy goes to get it, and I think he hits it with his shoulder, but he kind of starts to drop his stick. All right. And as he's still dropping his stick, he somehow gets down and slides over with the stick kind of like in motion with him as he's going down. And again, just stones Jesper Bratt one more time with the blocker. And it's just like, wow, man, poor Jesper. He was trying so hard. The Devils go on the power play. They don't connect, but then the tuna comes through. His first harpooning of the night, and he gets goal number 19. And this was a good play by Kevin Ball. Very reminiscent of the play Tuck made in the first period, I think, for the Buffalo Sabres. Ball gets the puck. He's in the faceoff circle. He's trying to turn and get a shot, but he doesn't have full possession, and he knows he can't get his shot away. So he kind of does a little spin. He protects the puck with his big size. Okay, he delays a little bit, passes it back to Severson, who puts it over to Tatar coming on the wing, and boom, number 19 on the year. Tom Tatar is inching closer and closer to 50 points on the season. And holy Hanneman, I think the Blackhawks just scored again. They are up 4-1 on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Wow. All these games, oh, it was an empty netter. Man, all these games are just crucial right now. I can't believe the Pens are blowing it against the Blackhawks. But either way, Luke then almost got his first assist when Tatar was feeding Nico. Again, Levy comes up with a big save. Another beautiful Jack set up to Jesper Bratt that he just puts over the top of the net. It might have kissed the crossbar just ever so slightly. Another one of those, head up to the rafters. Jesper Bratt, man, he was just taking every shot he could to try and get that win. And then the Sabres do get a little bit closer. They make it 4-2. Jonas Siegenthaler loses his helmet, and we all know the new rules in the NHL. Your helmet goes off, you're off the ice. And as he's skating off the ice, before Luke Hughes can actually get out there, Samuelsson for the Sabres, who obviously is not a big offensive threat, it's only his second goal of the year, just kind of slides into that open position from where Siegs would have been had his helmet not haven't gotten knocked off. So Samuelsson goes in there before Nico can get over to cover, and he's able to put one past the glove hand of Vitek Vanacek. Tuck gets the assist there, his 42nd. Samuelsson, his second of the year at 13-15 of the third, 4-2 Devils, okay? Jack was putting the moves on then behind the net. Two more chances here. Jack puts the moves on behind the net. Little spin, little action, little stick handling, little boom, boom, boom on the backhand. Out to Palat. Levy with the save. And then it goes right over to Jesper Bratt in the side of the goal. And you're thinking, oh, no angle shot. He's going to bury it. It hits the far post and goes out. So damn close there to getting number 97 point-wise on the year. And then Sabres do eventually pull their goaltender with the man advantage, and Tuna harpoons another one, gets the ENG empty net goal, his 20th on the season. The Devils now have 6. That's right, count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 20 goal scorers on the team. Didn't think that was going to happen this year. Thomas Tatar gets the empty net right there. Bastian gets the assist. Timo Meier gets his 26th assist. I'm sorry, Sam. I forgot, Sam. I'm sorry, Sam. Sam, we want to go to the even though it's not, we're still gonna go to the.
It's a third assist. It's not the primary or secondary.
No, it's the triple assist over here. We're gonna go to the Let's Go Devils podcast studio for this Devils After Dark game update with the greatest heel in the history of hockey Twitter and the king of the football calls himself, Sam by God Woo from American Whiskey.
This is the Let's Go Devils podcast game update, brought to you by American Whiskey. American Whiskey, bring your designated driver because you're going to be drunk after a Devils victory. Devils, Sabres, at the Rock, sellout crowd, capacity crowd, good paying customers, wanting more. They just want more. Marino, out of the shotgun. He scrambles. He's under a lot of pressure. He throws a screen pass to Meier. Laterals D-shirt to Thor. Touchdown, Devils! Touchdown, Devils! Devils up 6-2. Or is it 5-2? 5-2. It doesn't matter. The Devils have clinched home ice in the first round. Are you ready, New Jersey?
All right. I do believe that was Nathan Bastian, not Nico Hischier, but that's okay. They both have the S.
Same difference. Same difference.
Same difference. Well, maybe a little difference.
Well, you know what? I actually couldn't tell because Nico's beefalytics went up when he went after that Boston Bruin the other day.
I'll give him that. Yes. Well, another stellar football call from the football calls. That was
for Paul Marino, John's dad. I'm sure he's just laughing on his couch at home.
Who we heard was he didn't get the instigator penalty up there in Boston the other night, although he was prepared. So he told us just in case he was ready. He was ready to drop the gloves if need be to defend the New Jersey Devils up there in Boston. Love old Paul Marino.
Yeah.
Gonna go to the car.
That was for
Harvard.
you, Paul. Go jump in the harbor.
Go jump in the harbor. Gonna get harpooned.
Go to Framingham.
Oh, we love old Paul. Can't wait to have him back on in the playoffs because, yes, that's where the Devils are heading. Tatar, though, gets his 20th. And, yes, that is 620 goal scorers on the team. And, by the way, don't look now. Thomas Tatar, 3 points on the night. 2 goals, 1 assist. Nathan Bastian, 3 points on the night with 3 assists. But the Devils were not done. They were gonna get Jack Hughes, point number 97, come hell or high water, so he can move past number 26, whose number you look at in the rafters every time you go into the Prudential Center, Patrick Eliash. And Jack tried. He had a long-range shot from behind the net into the open, empty net goal, but it went just wide. But who was it? Who was it there at the end of the game? Again, it was our boy Jesper Bratt who hustled his ass all the way down the ice to negate the icing call, gets possession of the puck, delays, waits for Jack Hughes to get down the ice, feeds him, and he slides it into the goal for his 43rd of the season at 18:15. The ENG for Jack Hughes. Bratt, that's his 40th assist. Vanacek gets the assist as well. His 3rd on the season. Vintage Vitek with the assist. Jack Hughes, number 97, is now the highest scoring Devil in one season in team history. Congratulations to him doing it on the night when his little brother debuts in the lineup. How about that? We were hoping for a Hughes to Hughes, but, VTech getting in on there, and Jesper Bratt, who was he was hustling all night long. And we know that's how Jesper plays, and you know what? Can't think of a better person because those two guys have such incredible chemistry together out there on the ice. Jack Hughes is 43rd goal on the season and his 97th point. Bastian has 3 points in the night. Tatar has 3 points in the night. Nico has 2 points in the night. He's one away from 80, and Miles Wood has 2 points on the night. The Devils clinch home ice advantage in the first round. They have tied the greatest single-season turnaround in the history of the NHL, a 47-point turnaround. Currently, they still have one more game to go. Can they set the record? And they also tie their team record with 51 wins on the season. And with 110, they are one off the all-time team record, which I do believe was the 2000-2001 team, a.k.a. the team that I thought was the greatest team of all time that, of course, came up one game short against the Colorado Avalanche in that Stanley Cup final. But the greatest Devils team of all time, in my personal opinion, the Devils can break all of those records against the Washington Capitals next game. Who the hell called that at the beginning of the season? Not me, not Sam, and I'm betting the wager, not you either out there, whoever is listening. If you did, well, give me some predictions for the Cup Finals then, because I want to win some money. I'm going to play some bets. 3 stars of the game. Thomas Tatar gets your first. Vitek Vanchuk gets your second. Miles Wood is your third. Shots on goal for the Devils, 10, 9, 11 for a total of 30. For the Sabres, 10, 15, 13 for a total of 38. Man, they were coming at all times. Hey, they were fighting for their lives tonight, and Vitek Vanchuk stood up and saved the day. Face-off percentage, Devils had the slight edge, 51% to 49. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. Devils out-hit the Sabres, 19 to 14. 22 blocks for the Devils, only 10 for the Sabres. Giveaways, only 10. All right, we're getting close. Want to see that get down into the single digits. We're getting close. Only 10 right there. 11 for the Sabres, 11 takeaways for the Devils. 6-2 victory, 1 point out of first place. All teams there in the Metro with 81 games played. Who it matters. Well, the Rangers are kind of eliminated. They can't catch up anymore. The Devils have, clinched either second or first place in the Metro. We will see what happens. The Carolina Hurricanes play the Florida Panthers, who will be fighting for their lives. They clinched because the Penguins lost and the Sabres lost. So the right? Oh no, the Penguins can still get in because the Islanders. Right. There's still one, but the Florida Panthers have clinched a playoff spot as well. They will be playing the Carolina Hurricanes this Thursday as the Devils play the Washington Capitals. Fun stuff going on. Love this end of the season. Every game counts. It's a lot of fun. Want to hear what you think about it on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch. Hello, everybody at American Whiskey. Make sure you tip. Look at that suit. Is that a devil suit I see there by the bar? Look at that full three-piece
I'm not
devil
sure.
suit.
I'm not sure. It's very classy. Very classy here. Yeah.
I like it. That looks like a hell of a suit over there at the bar. Wooing the ladies. Woo! Styling and profiling.
Oh, look at him go.
Flair. Oh, yeah.
Maybe I should do a football call as he's trying to make the moves.
We should get you one of those suits, Sam Woo. That's what I'm talking about.
Like a Don Cherry type suit.
Yeah. But I want to hear what you think about it. There's our girl Peyton. She's dancing by, making some drinks. Tip your bartenders. Let's hear what you think about it. YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, Twitch, and of course, the king of the football calls himself from the frozen tundra. Well, or I hear it's pretty warm out these days over there in New Jersey.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in the sunshine, over there at American Whiskey. Let's check in with the greatest heel in the history of hockey Twitter, Sam, by God, woo. How's it going?
It's going very well. It was a fun time here at American Whiskey for pregame Game Day Live. Lots of action going on at Championship Plaza. Fan Appreciation Day. The fans were, they were positive. They knew it was going to be a good game tonight. The Buffalo Sabres, they are a good team right now in this, in the last 10 games of the season. And they've been playing very well on the road. I would not discount the Buffalo Sabres, as a team that the Devils beat 6-2 tonight. The Devils did something that they needed to do, just tuning up before the playoffs, finishing off their opponents. They eliminated the Buffalo Sabres out of the playoffs. They were a desperate team in the third period, but the Devils, they just kept coming. They got lucky here and there because the Sabres tried to mount the comeback, but it was a little bit too late, and eventually the Devils just, those empty net goals, they finished them off, and that's a good thing. And not only that, Levi, he's a great goalie coming out of college, and that's what the playoffs is like. Doesn't matter what you did in the regular season. You may run into a hot goaltender, and the Devils did, and I thought he played outstanding against the Rangers, gutting out that win. He got the second start, back-to-back on the second half, and he played very well, but the Devils were just too much tonight. And Luke Hughes, first game, you can imagine the nerves that he must have been feeling, taking his rookie lap during warm-ups, playing with his brother, also being part of his brother's record-breaking, franchise-breaking most points in the season, that exact game. You couldn't have scripted any better. But moving forward, the Devils still have a lot of work to do. They play the Washington Capitals, who are out of the playoffs, but, they want to play spoiler as well. The Capitals just won the Stanley Cup a few years ago. They still have some of those players on that team. I don't think it's going to be a layup for the Devils on Thursday. There are playoff implications on the line. Concurrently, I was watching the Detroit-Carolina game. Carolina was just eating up Detroit pretty much most of the game from what I saw, Scotty. But it's going down to the wire, and who would have thought? Game 82, not only the Devils are relevant, but they are near top of the Metropolitan Division. The only thing that's separating the Carolina Hurricanes and the New Jersey Devils is one lousy shootout goal.
Yep.
That's really what's separating these two teams. But the Devils have an opportunity to put the pressure on. Carolina controls their own destiny, but the Devils could, in fact, win. And don't they have the tiebreaker against the head-to-head action?
Do.
So,
they do. Yep.
Carolina has to really win at this point, and they've got to beat the Florida Panthers. They can't afford to just take a point on Thursday. And just a little plug, Thursday will be at Stagehouse Tavern at Arlette's Place, 1099 Route 22 in Mountainside, New Jersey, in Union County. We will be there for Game Day Live and Devils After Dark for the last game of the season with Arlette. Music by Arlette as well. Just want to put that plug in there, Scotty.
Yeah, and I think, Florida, both teams actually have a lot to play for. Even though Florida is clinched, I don't think anyone wants to play the Boston Bruins in the first round. You know? So unless the Islanders flounder here, and they have an easier schedule as well. But they lost to the Capitals the other day too, and Pittsburgh lost to Chicago. So you never know what can happen. But Pittsburgh has got Columbus coming up. I can't remember who else the Islanders have to play, but I know I think it's Montreal. So it's no one that's really super challenging. But Florida, I think, was it Daryl? There's a big difference between the 7th and the 8th seed going into these playoffs. I don't think anyone wants to face the Boston Bruins at all.
No.
Okay, and if the Florida Panthers had their choice, say they were going to play the Devils, the Canes, or the Bruins, I think they're going to go Devils Canes in that route over there.
Yeah.
So they have a lot to play for, and the Canes, do they want to play the Rangers in the first round, or do they want to play Florida or the Islanders or the Penguins in the first round? I'm going to say that they're not going to want to face the Rangers. So there's still a lot to play for over here. And for the Devils, I don't really care who the hell they play. If they play the Rangers, I'm all for it because that series will be crazy.
Yeah.
If they play Florida, even the same. After what happened earlier in the year with the team trying to go after Nico, there's a lot of animosity between those teams as well. If they play the Islanders, it's playing old Uncle Lou. And that everyone will be up for that one as well. So however it works out for the Devils, I think they're going to be jacked up for the series. Obviously, because it's the first time they've been in the playoffs so long, and a lot of these guys, it's their first experience with that. I think they're going to be very, very pumped up for it naturally. But I think all three teams, whoever they play, there's going to be a little added intensity to it because of all the backgrounds of all three teams there.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, and I think I forgot to mention it. I might have skipped over this when we were doing the football call. Want to give a shout to the Gravy Train because Skinner, at the end of the game, had a wraparound opportunity that Vitek was kind of like on the opposite side of the net. And the Gravy Train threw the stick down, slapped it on the ice, and stopped Skinner's wraparound attempt, which would have been into the net because, like I said, Vanacek was on the opposite side, and he really saved a goal there. At the end of the game, which then led. This was after the Tuna empty netter, I think, or was it? It was either right before or right after the Tuna empty netter. And then again, of course, Jack got the ENG after that as well. So great defensive play by Ryan Graves. So the stiff arm and then throwing the stick down there. The goal line stance and the stiff arm. We'll continue to make the football references there for the Gravy Train as well. So awesome play by him.
Is that a fight going on? Wow. It went off camera.
What's up?
I think there's a fight
going on outside.
No, it's a boyfriend, girlfriend yelling at each other. Anyway, they're not on camera.
Oh, well. Oh, my goodness. We wanted meaningful games in April. Yeah, that's right. We got them. Buffalo is going to be a strong team. They're on the rise, much like the Devils were, and still are, because we still have developing talent on this team.
Yeah, they're still going at it. They're on camera now, Scotty. I think they're still going at it. Oh. Anyway. Sorry, I have a little ADD. I'm just watching something transpire. They're just yelling at each other. But,
okay.
Yeah, American Whiskey and I talked about I may be going outdoors the next game here at American Whiskey. So maybe next time I'll have a wireless mic interviewing what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be great. I love seeing the both Hughes boys out there tonight. Luke made some good plays. I was a little bit worried because I seen some of his Michigan play, and sometimes some of that Michigan play, the college play, maybe he wasn't carrying as much responsibly on the defensive side, and he was just trying to go put some points out on the board because he knew he can get away with it. And I got to look to see how much time he played tonight. I don't know if he cracked 10 minutes. He was somewhere around there. I got to look. Devils. Ooh, no, where's Luke? Luke. 11-15.
Not bad.
So he had 11-15. Tonight he had one takeaway. Very nice. 2 blocks. 1 hit. Oh, he was a -1. Oh, that's because he came on the ice when Siegs. That -1 is kind of deceptive there because he was just kind of jumping on the ice when Siegenthaler lost his helmet and was trying to get off the ice. So he was technically on the ice for that goal. But that's not bad. He made some nice plays. He didn't look like a liability defensively. And, make no mistake about it, too. Boston is a team, much like the Devils, that has some serious speed to them. They can burn you.
Yes, they
very,
can.
very easily. So I liked what I saw from Luke Hughes tonight in the limited time. And I'm really looking forward to having both the Hughes boys out there, more often. By the way, we didn't mention it either. I didn't see any official update on Eric Halla, except that he was taking another maintenance day. I don't know if there is some sort of injury going on there or something lingering. Curtis Lazar was back at practice, but I guess he's still not officially 100% ready, or maybe they just figured go with the 7 D-men tonight. That way Luke can just kind of go in and out, and we'll double shift Jack trying to get him that 97th point.
Yep.
But hopefully Lazard might be back in the lineup next game. I don't know what's going to go on with Mikey McLeod. That's a head injury over there. You got to be careful with those, and we'll see where the updates are on that. But as far as I know, Halla, just another maintenance day. Don't know if there is some sort of lingering injury going on with him. Maybe Lindy will provide an update about that post-game, or maybe tomorrow at practice or anything like that. We will find out. Anything, Sam? You got anything going on there? I was waiting for you to jump in there, bud. Come on.
I was, I don't know. I think this guy wants to be on camera. I think he wants to be on camera. Anyway.
All right. Hey, Sam, pay attention to the show over here. Not everybody outside. All right, bud? Come on.
Anyway,
focus.
A lot of cameras.
No squirrel, okay? Exactly, in St. Pollock. That's Samu. Squirrel. JP, Luke was confident as hell in the post-game interview. I'll have to check that out. Obviously with a new defenseman coming in, it's all about the speed of the game, adjusting to that, because we talked about it.
Yep.
You can have certain players in college that are at that level, but not every player in college is at that level. And you were definitely able to get away with some more things that you're not going to be able to get away with at the national. So glad to see that he was thinking, he seemed like
he can hang with them. He can hang with them though.
Well, it's so far so good. It was only 11 minutes, but it was a good first 11 minutes. That's for damn sure. That's what we like to see over there. What we got going on here? Max is drunk in Miami. Okay, all right. Looks like
by the
Craig
way,
and Steven are professing their love for Alejandra.
Well, Alejandra left.
Max has got a hangover already setting in here. All right.
Yeah, same with Craig Best in the Facebook Live.
Our Nunez. Yeah, the only bad thing about this is, Devils fans can't wait to the last minute to buy tickets to the game anymore, and apparently they're not going to be cheap. So, hey team, if you happen to be listening to this, you want to do some fan appreciation, don't make the playoff tickets $600 a pop. I've heard from multiple friends of mine in New Jersey that have season tickets that, got the, playoff plan, and it is quite expensive. So we want to see this arena filled with Devils fans, please, for the love of Ozzy, who, as you know, is always right behind me, looking over. Is it going to come into focus? Come on, Ozzy, come into focus. Well, he's right there behind me, always looking over this podcast. Please, for the love of Ozzy, don't price all the fans out for this playoffs. We want to go there. We want to enjoy it. You probably heard Thomas Atari, probably heard Jack Hughes talking about it. Just the intensity that the Rock has had, because it's been packed with Devils fans.
Yep.
These last few games. And this whole season, we've talked about them being the road warriors. There was a great stat tonight that since March 18th, my birthday, the Devils have actually been a much better home team than they have a road team.
Absolutely. And they're establishing that home ice. And that's right. That's a really good thing.
And the fans are a huge part of that. So please, Devils management, don't price the fans out of the game.
Hello to Stacy White in the Facebook Live. I see Andrew Bunin asking, why is Jack 86? Is Luke 43? Because it's one half. Well, I think Jack was 43 and just did times 2.
Nice catch. Woo! Nice catch. I didn't even realize that. 86 and 43. That's half. Huh. What do you know?
Yeah. Well, I think that's how Jack got the number. 43 times 2. I'll have to do my research on that.
We have to look at the research on that one. So, well, that's a good catch. Whoever had that one over there.
Andrew Bunin, Cocoa Beach, Florida, that guy. The Sandbar Grill.
Oh, our friend from
Sports
Cocoa
Grill.
Beach.
Yeah.
All right, the Sandbar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe Max should go and check that out once you're done in Miami, Max.
Yeah, go to Cocoa Beach.
Yeah, go to Cocoa Beach and check out the Sandbar. They got that big rink out there in the back. Got TVs everywhere. It's like the best hockey bar in Florida.
Yep.
So go ahead and check that off.
Could be the only hockey bar in Florida.
It might be. Definitely Devils, so yeah. But yeah, great game tonight, man. Very, very excited to see Max. Yes, Jack should have had 2 to 3 points tonight. I mean, Jesper Bratt should have had 2 to 3 goals tonight. He was firing on all cylinders. Yeah, first round opponent still up in the air. We're going to find out. I love that everything is coming down to these final games of the season.
I know. Game 82 is going to be exciting. I can't wait. Stagehouse Tavern, Scotty, because we'll be scoreboard watching. We're going to have 2 games. We're going to have the Devils and the Carolina. See if they win the Metropolitan Division. I mean, I had Carolina pegged beginning of the season, not only to I thought was going to win the Eastern Conference, but win the Stanley Cup. And the fact that the Devils are just 1 point behind, 1 shootout goal behind, is crazy. Absolutely nuts.
Looks like our Nunes is saying upper bowl is $235.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, a lot of this is probably the lovely Ticketmaster.
It's about $50. It's about $50 per ticket charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked. I ran the numbers the other day.
And we thought Taylor Swift had it bad, and Bruce Springsteen. Jeez.
Yeah.
Man, this price gouging is just crazy. They gotta fix that crap, man. That sucks for everybody, though. I mean, damn.
Well, the Devils have the power. They have the power to do that. Right now, they have all the leverage because they know we want to be attending the games. But there's a right way of doing it and a wrong way to doing it. And I just, I understand playoff tickets, prices go up. But 400, 500% for round one.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Pre-sale started at $199 plus fees. That's what I thought. Yeah. So, yeah, about $235 makes sense then, plus the fees and everything like that. Man, that price gouging it really is a serious issue, though. But I hope that they do find a way to figure that crap out, Because I can only imagine. I mean, just hypothetical, if the Devils do make it to the Cup, good Lord, it's going to be like $600, $500 a ticket for the upper decks. Yeah, I remember that stuff. Man, those tickets used to be like $35.
Going to have to mortgage the house.
So. I'm gonna have to mortgage the 1-bedroom apartment here in Beverly Hills.
Well, you can practically afford the team at that point when you do that, Scotty. If you mortgage your 1-bedroom apartment in Beverly Hills, you can buy the Devils.
Oh man. Yeah, I know. I have a couple friends that have season tickets, and that's what they were all telling me. That it's just a very big jump. And I had some friends that were telling me that their tickets are in the lower bowl, for the regular season, and to match that, they can't even match it in the upper deck, so it's just a crazy influx over there. I get it.
Did you see my text in the group text? I was telling you that normally I think my friends see, I think it's $79 on average during the regular season, and then he got his discount. But he wanted to buy 2 extra seats for the rest of the way, and the seats are $800 a piece for round one.
Jesus,
it's like $1,600 a game.
Is that for the full round? Is that for 4 games?
No, that's just one.
Man,
1 game.
That is crazy.
He sits downstairs, and But you know what?
I know.
Joshua Harris is buying the Washington Commanders right now, so maybe this is what's funding it. New Jersey
Is that
Devils
what's
fans.
going
My conspiracy theories are running wild right now. You know?
Oh, boy. Yeah, Anto, I think you're right. I think American Whiskey is going to be having a great run during the Devils playoffs because, Sam Wu will be there.
Oh, yeah.
And all those home games, we're going to be there. We're going to be broadcasting. Game Day Live, Devils After Dark. Sam Wu's going to be eating healthy, not pizza, not wings, just salad. Only salad on the menu for Sam Wu. All right, we don't want to upset Mrs. Wu because we don't want Mrs. Wu to ixnay our whole playoff run over here and say, no, Sam stays home, So Sam is only eating salads over there. And what delicious salads they are at American Whiskey.
Yeah, the Cobb salad is pretty good.
You got the one with all the bacon in it, didn't you?
No,
You held the bacon, right, Sam Wu? You held the bacon. You're like, no bacon on my Cobb, please.
No bacon on my Cobb.
Man. No bacon on my Cobb. Luke. I love hearing the fans with the Luke chants. Man, Star Wars night is going to take on a whole other meaning with Luke Hughes on the team next season.
The Luke Hughes bobblehead for Star Wars night will be one heck of a promotion.
Ronaldo the bacon fat ham salad. No, we held the bacon. Come on, Ronaldo. Come on. Mrs. Wu is listening right now.
She's
Ariel
probably
is saying, all right, let's do this because Ariel brought up a good point over here.
All right.
Prediction time, Sam Wu. Before we get to our score predictions, prediction on this. Do you think the Devils are going to win the Metro?
I think it's going to happen, Scotty. I think it's going to happen because, that Carolina, they lost one of their best players, and they're just holding on to dear life for that first place. The Devils, they just got to take care of business down in Washington. Everything will take care of itself. I think the Devils can get 2 solid points. I mean, just think how far the Devils have come. Remember when Washington beat the Devils 8 straight, that a COVID-shortened season? And, right now it's a total turnaround, total mindset turnaround. I think, honestly, I think Devils will win against the Capitals, and Carolina, they have to go out on the road. They're actually out on the road to play Florida in their building where the Rats are. So.
Yeah, and not that guy from Boston, the actual Rats.
Yeah, not the liquor. Actual Rats. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say that the Devils win the Metro as well. I'm gonna say that Florida is gonna come out swinging because even though they're clinched, as we've talked about, they have a lot to play for. And like we said, the Devils, even though they're locked up there, still for them, I mean, point record, team win record. They have a lot to play for as well. And I think they want to win the Metro. And that way they don't have to worry about it. Then they get home ice no matter what, except if they're playing Boston.
Yeah.
So I think the Devils are going to come out swinging against a Capitals team that, they beat the Islanders. They kind of, are playing spoiler there for the Islanders, but they can't really play spoiler for the Devils. No matter what, Devils are first or second seed there, in the Metro.
Yeah.
So I think the Devils will come out and they will be on fire. I wonder if Vanacek gets the start in his old home at his old place there for the last game of the season. It'll probably be Blackwood, most likely, but you would wonder if Lindy throws Vanacek out there just so he can get one more game against the Caps.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. Does Luke get another shot to play? We will see. But I really think they're going to win the Metro.
I think they will. last game of the season. We'll be at Stagehouse Tavern, 1099 Route 22, Mountainside, New Jersey, in Union County. Arlette is throwing the viewing party. Last game of the season to celebrate the year. Great year it's been so far. Lots more to go, Scotty. Let's get to our predictions.
All right, let's do the score predictions. You versus Woo. Brought to you by all you Devils fans out there. Whether you're at the game, whether you're watching at home, if you're on Facebook Live, if you're on Twitter Live, YouTube Live, whatever. Thank you all season long for playing along with us. We still got one more to go, and I do believe, who was it? Someone actually had it. Was it Steven or was it Ted? I know Ramona had 5-2, but someone actually had 6-2. It was way back in the chat. I don't know if my thing goes back that far. I find it.
Chris Margotti had 4-2. Steve Engel had 4-2. Joseph Lindham had 3-2. Ramona Rice had 5-2. Vinny.
Well, there's a lot of OTLs there because they got the everyone seems to have gotten the Sabres part of it right. So a lot of OTLs, a lot of points to go around tonight.
Yeah. Vinny picked 4-3 Devils because of Luke Hughes.
Womp, womp, womp.
But you'd be proud of me. I picked.
What'd you get? Like 14-3 or something like that?
8-2. I was too off.
8-2. Okay. All right.
Yeah. I thought they were going to run up the scoreboard. They just fell short. That's all.
Right. Joseph Landham had 3-2. Selecta had 4-2. Yeah, it seems like everyone got the Sabre score tonight. So good on you, everybody. Getting the OTLs. Love it.
Yeah.
Big points all around for this second to last game of the season, number 81. We got one more to go. Thursday night. What the hell is today? Is today Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Man, I can't even think right. Today's Tuesday, so we got 1 day off, and then we're back at it. And then we got a couple days off before the playoffs begin. And we'll see where all the scoring is. Oh, and 2 had 4-1. Close, buddy. Close. But lots of single points to go around there for this game. Number 81, like we said. Devils clinch the first round home ice advantage. Jack Hughes is now the all-time points leader for your Devils. 97, breaking the Elias record of 96 in one season. They have tied the greatest turnaround in the history of the NHL, tying the Avalanche, and I believe it was the Penguins. With a 47-point turnaround, they have an opportunity to take that record against the Capitals. They have tied their most wins ever in a season, 51, and they are 1 point away from their all-time point record of 111. Damn.
Wow.
What a season it has been so far for this team. Unbelievable, the growth of these guys throughout this season. And don't forget, you still got more young talent on the way. This defensive corps, they're not even here yet. With Luke and Nemec and Seamus Casey, you're starting to see Kevin Ball just really come into his own. So, man, there's still so much more from this team in the future. We are set for years and years to come. Can't wait for it, Sam Wu. Can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait for it. Want to thank all those tuning in on the YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch, and all those at American Whiskey came out for Game Day Live and Devils After Dark. Met a lot of new people today. Scotty, there's a renewed optimism right now. I think everyone's confident going into the playoffs, and that's all we could ever ask for. And I think Lindy Ruff has done a heck of a job this season. And the season's not over. Still more work to do against Washington and then the playoffs. Most likely it's going to be Monday and Wednesday, 17th and 19th, here at American Whiskey for Game Day Live and Devils After Dark for the playoffs. But
I think Reeves just jumped over the bench in a fight. He left the bench. Wow. That's not going to be good.
Well, not our problem.
Not our problem.
Yep.
Seems like a suspension.
Yeah.
He threw some big punches, but he got put down at the end here.
Yeah. But if he did that against the Devils, nothing would happen to him.
You know.
Oh, I'm sure that would have been no penalty whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Scotty, well, thank you. Thank you to everybody. It's been a pleasure. Last home game of the season. Go out with a bang. But we'll be back.
Thank you, everyone at American Whiskey.
Yep, American Whiskey. Tip your bartenders. And we'll see you at Stagehouse Tavern on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Till next time, let's go Devils.